Oh, hi! I'm sorry. I was caught up in that. I bet I know why you're here. You're here for the last section of Thirsty Mermaids and the announcement of the next graphic novel for the MARVEL-ous team up. Yes, yes. My apologies. I can be rude when I'm reading. Well, anyway, let's talk about The Wave. Well, The Wave was our final section, and what we thought was a tsunami was coming to destroy this coastal town, and our three titular mermaids were like, well, maybe we should, evacuate with Vivi. And Ease, our sea witch, says, oh, no. It's the aunties. They're coming to save us. I thought it was just a dream or a vision, but it was actually me communicating with them when I was in the salt bath. So they're coming to save us. And Tooth and Pearl say, Ease, if you're absolutely certain that we won't die and that this is them coming, then we're with you. We're a pod. So are you absolutely sure? And Ease says, no. So they're like, okay, well, we're evacuating then. We can't take that chance. Okay, Ease says. And they get all their stuff together, and they get in the car, and they're getting ready to evacuate, and then they look around, and, well, Ease is gone. Turns out, she does believe, and she's at the edge of the breakwater with the ocean, and she's looking up at this wave, and she's like, come to me, aunties. Come. I'm ready. And then Tooth and Pearl show up, and they're like, we're here with you. We're a pod, and this is, we're going with you whatever happens. And Vivi says, oh, screw it. Me too. I'm here with you guys. I've never been happier, blah, blah, blah. So they sit there, and they let the wave just engulf them. And then they're underwater, and lo and behold, it is the aunties. They have come to unblock Ease's mind on the magic. Now I'm gonna follow Tad's lead and not completely spoil the end. But it is kind of neat though. In this section, we see how the aunties were basically teaching Ease the magic and stuff, and they like I said, they open up her mind again, and she learns how to do what she had forgotten. So it's pretty neat. But that's the last section, The Wave. Now we're going to get into a little bit of the rating and a little bit of complaining. I overall gave this, on my scale, a 7.28 out of 10. Obviously, for the 5-star people, that would be 3.64 out of 5. It's not bad. I mean, it's not quite a 4-star, but I will be honest. There was 6 sections in this book, and 5 of them were a good story. Well thought out, I thought. I really enjoyed the artwork. I really loved the way that Ease was always drawn, how she never could figure out how to move on land. And there's a really funny part that I might show you here, where she's like in a garbage can full of water because she thinks it'll help her magic. Matter of fact, I will show you that while I'm talking. And Here she is when the tsunami thing goes off. Good? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the introduction, and then sections 1, 2, 3, and then the wave, which was the final section, they were all really, I enjoyed those a lot. But section 5, or no, I'm sorry, section 4, I guess, which, chapter 4, brought it down for me. Because that was the, let's check all the boxes. And it kind of sucked, because aside from Vivi's sister, the people in that section weren't in the book anywhere else. It was just that one section that it was like, hey, you know, I'm gonna tick all these boxes to make all the groups happy. But they're not going to be in the finale. They're not going to be in the conclusion. So it just shows that they were just there to just be there. They weren't really part of the story, which makes me hate it even more. So that really brought this down. Without that, this is probably an easy 8 point something out of 10 for me. So that really dragged it down. The artwork was fun. I probably, based on what I just said, I might not read a whole lot of Kat Leyh in the future. I don't mind if certain things are put into stories and they're part of the narrative and it flows, but if it's just there to just be there, then that's one of my biggest peeves about anything. It will make me stop watching TV shows. We've had that here before. It'll, you know, so but anyway, that's Thirsty Mermaids by Kat Leyh. And if I haven't mentioned it, this was number 2 in the MARVEL-ous team up, where Tad at Tad Reads Books and Stuff, and I, every couple of weeks we read graphic novels or comic books or whatever, and we talk about them. And we just finished this, so get that out of there. And now it's time to unveil the next book that we'll be reading. And I have that big beast right here. Oof! It is A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance by Rick Remender and drawn by Andre Lima Araujo, I guess. And then there's Chris O'Halloran too. And this is a contained story from Image. There are 11 issues in the story, and they're all right here in this big thing, which is still got its shrink wrap on for me. Looking at the cover, I really can't wait to break this bad boy open because the artwork looks really cool. It's got depth to it. The back as well. I watched Tad's video, and he was thinking we would read 3 issues per section, and since there's 11, it would go 3, 3, 3, 2, which is fine with me. I'm good with that. So I guess in a couple of weeks you're going to be seeing the first video from Tad and I on A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance by Rick Remender. Rick Remender is a pretty good writer. I remember him recently writing something. I'm going to look him up real quick. Oh, I mean, I know that you're all just thrilled when I look at my phone. Sorry, I'm melting in this heat. And of course, my phone, my thing froze. Okay, there we go. Rick Remender. Hopefully my internet doesn't make you all wait too. I mean, this is a riveting video. Me reading, being rude.
Talking.
What?
Talking.
I'm confused in what you want me to do.
Sit there and stare at the camera for 20 minutes.
I can feel my subscriber count going, and I don't have that many, so I'm not going to do that.
You don't have that many. You have more than half of what I do.
He wrote The Sacrificers, 7 to Eternity, Deadly Class, Fear Agent. I mean, he's done a lot of neat things, so I'm really looking forward to this book here. So I'm not going to go on and on. That's the end of Thirsty Mermaids. I'm actually going to... now, my offer stands to anybody who watches this. If you want this, let me know. But the daughter is going to read it first. But then it is up for grabs. Okay? Because I'm good with it. I'm done. So, that's Thirsty Mermaids. Let's look forward to A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. And I will see you tomorrow, probably, with another vlog melt video. I just created that on the spot. Vlog melt. The hottest days of our summer. I'm melting, and I'm doing a video every day. I'm probably not going to do a video every day, but I've got some that I've got lined up. Also, big news, I've only got 3 chapters left in Jerusalem. So, anyway, I will see you next time, and until then, if you can stomach it, read more.